Hola amigos, estamos en un nuevo canal, aquí estamos jugando Genshin Impact. Bueno, aquí estamos en el capítulo 5. En el capítulo 4 terminamos de derrotar a ese monstruo, al final no hubo tesoro, así que bla. Y nos tomó 57 minutos, por lo menos yo no sé si lo edito va a durar menos, no sé, veo. Y bueno, aquí estamos frente al mar, en una hermosa vista que tiene este juego. Un juego gratis máximo, no lo puedo creer. Ya, ahora me acordé. Ya, hablemos con Amber.
Hey, traveler! I've been looking for you everywhere. How's that wind glider I gave you last time?
Pues se me va muy bien.
Thinks we best get started. Great. Come find me when you're done. I'll be at Windrise.
When the first wisp of wind brushed across the land, birds that yearned for the sky had wings, but no way to fly. They asked the animal god, "How can we reach the heavens?" To which the animal god replied, "You have yet to find that which is most important." As the god spoke, the wind thrust the seeds of a dandelion high into the sky. The birds thrust out their wings, but the breeze was all too mild, leaving them to stumble across the earth. So they went to the gorge, where the wind showed off its wild and incomparable strength. They threw themselves off the cliff and flapped their wings amongst the howling winds until they were able to fly freely in the sky. To the animal god they went to gleefully say, "We understand now. All we needed was a stronger wind to fly." In reply, the animal god said, "What you lacked was not wind, but courage. It is courage that has allowed you to become the first flying birds of this world."
¿Y para qué me cuentan esta historia?
That's a cool story. But is the Knight's gliding manual really written in that style? Huh. Anyway, let's go find Amber.
Ya necesito ir donde Amber. ¡Aquí está! Ya, hablemos con ella.
Great, you're here. Did you have a good read-through of the gliding manual? Got all the rules down?
Lo leí, pero...
Sounds like it was a real drag. I would know. I've been there. Oh, not that story. Paimon meant the one with the little bird who wanted to learn to fly. What? Let me take a look. Oh, shoot. This is the storybook I used to read as a kid. Oops, sorry. I put both books in the same pile and must have grabbed the wrong one when I was leaving. Reading that gave me the courage to glide, to become an outrider, and to become the gliding champion of Mondstadt. But anyway, let's get back to the exam. Don't be nervous. Just glide like you're used to. Okay then. You just need to follow the marked route to the finish.
Ok, estoy listo. No, lo hice mal. Ah, sí, no, lo hice. Perfecto. No, bajé un poco. Ah, pero subo por acá. Ya vamos. Bajamos. No me sale como descender. Tenemos. Perfecto, qué fácil.
You nailed it! But it's no surprise, given the way you handle your glider in a storm. The next part of the exam is in Mondstadt. See you there. Don't keep me waiting.
Ah, pero ¿por qué no sé dejar tanto?
Hey, here, I'm all set up. Let's carry on with the exam. Same deal as before. Glide through the markers and get to the finish without stopping in the middle.
¿Qué? ¿Cómo? Sube, ahí está.
Seems like you've got the hang of wind gliding now. Let's do the final stage. Grab that
Ciencia de vuelo
license. Ready?
en sus marcas. Vamos, vamos. ¿Por qué no me veo? Abajo.
Windborne traveler, you are required to land at once by the order of the Knights of Favonius. I am Otto of the Knights of Favonius.
What's going on?
Please, show me your gliding license. It is against the law to glide without a license. I am arresting you under Section 7, Article 12 of
Pues
the
estaba haciendo la
Mondstadt
prueba.
Penal Code.
Por un silencio.
You have the right to remain silent. Anything you say will forever carry on the wind. Gliding exam.
Really? Why?
The Knights of Favonius received a report from a sister at the cathedral claiming she saw Raptor gliding around these parts. I thought your student here must have been his partner in crime.
Ave rapas. What?
Raptor? Who's that?
A known criminal in Mondstadt. He always uses a wind glider to commit his crimes, so people started calling him Raptor.
Well, if you need help chasing down a gliding criminal, I'm the one for the job. So tell me, which way did he go?
As far as I know, he was last seen near Springvale. But that was some time ago.
Leave it to me. With us chasing him down together, he doesn't stand a chance.
Ok, vamos. Atrapar a ese ladrón. Ah, ya, aquí está.
However, it looks like the only way we can catch up is if we glide. But there's a ton of enemies below. They'll definitely attack us after we take off. If we're gonna do this, we'll have to glide and defeat them in one fell swoop.
¿Cómo?
You still had one stage to go in your exam, right? Yeah, but what's that gotta do with anything? How about we make this the third and final stage of your gliding exam? Are you sure that's how the exam is supposed to go? It's a custom version of the exam, designed by yours truly. Besides, the normal version of the exam wouldn't be fit for the hero of Mondstadt herself.
Usa la corriente de viento cercana al mente en flota y evadir los ataques enemigos. Mientras puede lanzar bombas, derrota a todos los enemigos de esta manera. Esto... Ya está easy, está easy. Ya, y esto lo rotamos.
Nice! You breezed through it! You're a natural. I knew you'd be fine. All that's left now is to grab ourselves a raptor. Let's go! Looks like there's no way across. Ugh, he must be around here somewhere. Amber! Over there!
If you insist on chasing me, so be it. Huh? Who brought the little girl?
You must be Raptor! You can't escape! He's right there in front of us. If only we could glide across. So how did he get across? We can't hesitate any longer. The only way to get across is to glide there. But...
Vamos. No.
It's a wind current! She's gliding! Amber's gliding!
No llego. No te creo.
You're crazy, kid! You must have known about the wind current. There's no way you would have jumped otherwise.
The wind takes care of those who have courage. Now sit still and await your arrest, like a good little boy.
Y ahora lo congeló. No, no se congeló.
Don't get frostbite. I'll have my revenge eventually.
All right, I got him. I only noticed the wind current from in the air, and it's the only one. It would be suicide to try and escape in the direction Raptor was going. In other words, the only way Raptor could have gotten out would be this way. Aha! So he was just trying to fool us by acting smug, in the hope that we would just... Little did he know. Find me at the cathedral. I'll issue your gliding license there.
Bien, completamos la misión. Perfecto.
She just can't sit still, can't she? Guess that's why she's the outrider. Congratulations! Here's your gliding license. You're officially legal now. Yay! I'm not surprised though. You are a natural after all.
Pues claro que sí. Realmente me esforcé.
Oh, and I'll sign you up for the next wind gliding championship.
Listo, misión completada, me parece. Bueno, ya... Oh, subimos rango de aventura 10, guía de vuelo, nuevo libro, enseñanza de libertad.
Isn't that Jean? Seems she's talking to someone.
Then leave the defense of Mondstadt to the Fatui. We can put an end to Mondstadt's dragon issues. All we need to do is bring that monster to the...
Monster?
Yes. What's your point?
I'd expect a more professional attitude from your diplomats. Yet here you are saying you want to put an end to one of the four winds of Mondstadt? I won't have any of this nonsense in front of the Knights of Favonius.
An amicable exchange of constructive opinions. I'll be sure to make thorough notes.
Oh, you're
Parece que
back.
quieren matar al dragón. Oh, Giovanni-kun, has vuelto.
Thanks for your help. The elemental flow is finally stable. The aftermath of Storm Terror's last attack is finally settled for the moment. However, the pressure from the delegation has become too big to be ignored.
Delegation?
Shneznaya. They choose to follow the god of Cryo.
Crío, Rai. ¿Crío? Piro fuego, hidra agua, crío hielo. Si no mal me equivoco.
Their envoys go by a particular name, the Fatui.
Reciben un nombre
Heard of
particular,
them?
los Fatui. ¿Han oído hablar de ellos?
Oh,
No.
them? They're super famous. Wait, infamous is more the word.
I don't think killing Storm Terror is the right course of action. The Cryo Gods Fatui have always coveted the Animo God's power. I don't believe they have Mondstadt's best interests at heart. Oh, let us head back to headquarters then. We shouldn't discuss important matters out in the open.
Aquí está.
It's a crystal embedded with some
Ah, se lo que
kind of
encontré.
power.
Okay.
Lisa, are you able to analyze it?
Let me take a look. I can see impurities in the crystal, but upon further inspection... No, I'm sorry. I can't make a proper analysis at the moment. Give me some time. I'll take a look through the library's restricted section.
Right. I'll leave the research to you then, Lisa.
Understood. I'll notify you all if I make any progress. Though I wouldn't go getting your hopes up. They're incredibly ancient texts, not to mention... Ouch! Gosh, that hurt! The impurities in the crystal... It hurts when I get close. Ah, I see. It appears to react to visions. You have elemental abilities as well, but don't seem to be affected in the same way. Anyway, the crystal would be better left in the hands of my cutie. It will just be a pain if left with us, both literally and
Fascinating. Do you know anything about what makes you special?
No.
I do not know what to make of it either. Well then, the Knights of Favonius have another favor to ask of you. Please accept the title of Honorary Knight and the gratitude of the Acting Grand Master.
Vonius?
We ask for your continued assistance in finding some answers. Storm Terror's rage and strange crystals. I know Mondstadt's peace hangs in the balance. May the wind open your eyes to the truth. We'll meet back here if you find anything.
Ok, tengo que investigar el cristal entonces.
There's something you didn't tell them. The dragon and the crystal weren't the only things we saw. So you do remember him, that green guy. He looked just like that guy down there.
¡Oh, está ahí! La tipa está ahí, que incluso es el mismo color verde.
See? See? Wait, hold on a minute. That's the same guy.
Pues grabémoslo. ¡Rápido! Llegamos, a ver.
What is to be sung transpired in days of yore, when the divine Archon still walked the earth. A dragon cast his curious gaze on the world below, as he parted from the heavens that gave his birth. The dragon sought truth amongst common folk, but mortal trifles only fogged his mind.
Okay.
The wind-born bard strummed his strings dolce, and the holy lyre answered his questions kind. The dragon was but a child, full of wonder, and soared the heavens free from care. The bard's songs invited him to sing along, for he yearned to let all perceive him fair. Enchanting legends the bard and dragon were, but the tides of despair soon engulfed the land. The lion fang perished, and the falcon flag slept, as a vile dragon approached Mondstadt in a land. Over the cathedral loomed death and his friends. Of the people's agony, the bard soon sang. The soaring dragon heeded his grave calls, and amidst the windstorms a brutal war spread. Blood of venom sent the sky dragon into slumber, only to awake to be expelled in abhor. Why do people in this age loathe me so? But the holy liar replied no more. Wrath and woe, vigor and venom, poured from the dragon's bitter eyes. The dragon's curse sprawled in silence, but the liar could no longer soothe his cries.
Ah, esto es una lágrima del dragón, esa cosa roja.
Wait, you guys are...
Espera, ¿ustedes son? Sí, nosotros somos los que nos pillamos con él.
Oh, that's right. You're the ones that scared Dvalin away.
Antes, sí, sí.
Dvalin? Who's that?
El dragón, po.
Huh? Oh, right! Most people seem to call him Storm Terror. Right, show it to him.
¿Qué eso? Ah, la lágrima.
Oh,
esa
isn't
cosa rara.
this...
What? The crystal has been purified? When?
Dvalin, he...
Dvalin.
The anguish he feels has brought him to tears.
Tears?
He was once such a gentle child, now so full of rage and suffering. I also came across a teardrop crystal. Can you purify it?
Hazlo con tocar la
Huh?
You really do have some wonderful abilities. Someone like you is going to end up getting written into a bard's poem. Anyway, even if Dvalin is not taken down, his life will still wither away in the breeze. He'll burn himself out in the flames of anger.
Yo también siento la compasión por Dvalin. ¿Hay algo en lo que pueda ayudar?
I really must thank you for purifying the teardrop crystal. It has helped me greatly. But I've already come to devise my own plan.
Oh? And what plan would that be?
Seeing this tear has brought to mind a friend so dear.
Friend?
One must be going.
Hey, where are you running off to?
To the symbol of Mondstadt's hero. Bye-bye.
Huh.
¿Y se fue?
What do you make of that? You know
Además,
what?
Su voz me suena familiar, ¿qué? Pero ya.
Familiar? I don't know. You're alone on that one.
Qué extraño.
But did he just say symbol of Mondstadt's hero? Oh, Paimon knows! It's that huge tree!
Oh? What are you doing here?
Estamos vigilando.
Though I was just wondering if you would happen to follow me. You speak of the god of Animo, Barbados? He already disappeared from Mondstadt a long time ago. Liyue and Inazuma's respective gods of Geo and Electro are still present, but Mondstadt has seen many a moon since they last saw their own god. Why do you wish to know about the god of Animo? Does it have something to do with Dvalin?
Oh, it's because gods...
Just how is it that everyone sees Storm Terror? I'm quite curious. That said, there's no need to rush. I have not been back in a while. It seems there are a few who are unhappy with my arrival.
Oh shit.
Blitz.
Vamos para la Amber. Lo matamos, buenísima.
Seems the dragon wasn't the only thing affected by this change in the wind. Now then, you were saying someone had told you about the dragon?
Sí.
Is that so? Quite the scholar, I must say that, Lisa. She's not wrong. The conflict has reached this point only because both sides have resorted to the use of force. His hate, however, did not arise from the people not making tribute to the Four Winds. Nor was it born from his own nature, but instead came about as a product of his degradation.
Degradation?
The black blood flowing through his heart has been torturing him for years. That's what has allowed him to be led astray by the lies of the Abyss Mage. They are from the Abyss Order, an organization comprised of non-human beings. I don't know where they come from. All I know is that they hold deep hatred toward the human world. Many hilly trolls out in the wild take orders from them and act as their weapons. Before arriving here, I too was like Dvalin, cursed and left to waste. But now, before us stands the symbol of Mondstadt's hero, the place from which Mondstadt rose. The wind amongst the branches is good. I love the way it smells. Being here with you beneath this great tree feels like when the tear was purified earlier. Like the poison is leaving my body. Feels much better. As a result, not only did I not manage to help Dvalin break his curse, but instead was also infected myself. Yes, it was you.
¿Pero cómo?
So to make up for it, you're coming with me to the cathedral.
The Mondstadt Cathedral? To do what exactly?
To claim a certain holy lyre de Himmel.
Vamos a subir a rango de aventura nivel 11 ya. Ahora hay que ir a la catedral, pero por ahora te viene aquí.
So this holy lyre de Himmel is...
one of the most treasured items in Mondstadt. It's the lyre that Barbados used to play. With it, perhaps I can help Dvalin draw his gentle nature back out of this nightmare he's going through.
Will it really stop Storm Terror from causing more damage?
Of course! I'm the best bard in the world. There's not a single song I do not know, no matter if it's from the past, present, or future. Look me in the eyes. Do you not find me trustworthy?
No sé.
So how can we get the holy lyre?
It's said that it's enshrined deep within the cathedral, somewhere safe. I'll go take a look around. You can come if you want. Me handle this. Hello there, sister.
May the Animo God bless you, young bard. How can I help you?
Actually, I know a secret that can save Mondstadt from its current predicament.
Why have you come to me?
Because you, dear sister, are able to help. I'd like to borrow the holy lyre. With it, I'll be able to help Storm Terror.
Please see yourselves out.
What?
It's a vicious dragon indeed, but once the acting Grand Master makes up her mind, nothing can stand in the night's way. Foolish beast betrayed the winds. Not even the god of Animo themselves would forgive it.
Please, I beg of you. Very well. Looks like borrowing it is not going to be possible. We're simply going to have to steal it. Today we stand for free will. Any suggestions on just how we steal it? Come now, speak up. That's what free will is for. Look at you, sidetracked from the start. But seriously, you're more suitable for the job than I. Aside from singing, I don't really have any other talents. Besides, if I was caught, I'd have no one to right the grave injustice of my arrest.
How can it be a grave injustice if you got caught stealing red-handed?
But things are different for you. You are the superstar of the Knights of Favonius. You have made contributions to Mondstadt. Should you get caught, you would easily be able to talk your way out of it.
Tiempo abre el menú de Paimon. Ok. Una mancilla para seleccionar la hora deseada y presionar confirmarás como The Witcher. Ok. Entonces meto aquí, ahora. Ya listo. Bueno, vamos a robar esa cuestión que no sé lo que es. Y con eso ya podemos ir a buscar algo. Vean, necesito ir en encubierto. Pero ¿cómo puedo llegar si nadie me ve? Que yo sepa, no me puedo agachar. Ah, sí, sí puedo. Vamos despacito. Con cuidado, miramos ahí. ¡No! Casi me... Rápido. No te creo, me van a pillar, me van a pillar, me van a pillar, me van a pillar. Mira, a ver ese de que hace la vuelta. Bien, ahora. Llegamos, bien. Ah, entonces esta coche no que hay que robar. Esa es la... What?
She disappeared.
Tenía la misma máscara que tenía con la que estaba hablando la...
What are you doing here?
No, run!
La tipa general.
Run! What? Follow me.
Vamos rápido. Me choqué toda la cara. Vamos. Bien, acabamos.
Master D. Luke, this is this week's accounts.
O ese tipo de pelo rojo que un día estaba en una pelea, ¿no? No me acuerdo qué cabello, pero...
The disaster has greatly affected business.
Well, let's hope it all ends soon.
Hi! We'd like a seat at your, least conspicuous table.
Hey, keep an eye on them. There's something strange about that bard.
Ask who exactly?
The protectors of Mondstadt.
Ok, tengo que ir para el segundo piso.
Master D. Luke, have you seen two thieves around?
What happened? Why have you mobilized so many guards?
Haven't you heard, Master D. Luke? Two thieves are trying to steal the Holy Lyre.
Huh? How odd.
Isn't it? The Holy Lyre is a treasure that was played by the god of animal themselves. Such a precious piece of cultural heritage.
Why would one want to steal something they can't sell off? Would pay better to steal from my cellars.
Huh?
Sorry, off topic. Believe they headed that way.
Understood. Thank you, Master D. Luke.
Today, I think I'll have a glass of...
You can put down that bottle you stole from behind the counter.
something cold.
Right. I want answers.
Let me finish my drink first. I'll pay you.
It's not about money. You seem too young to be drinking.
No need to worry. When I started drinking, you were still... Oh, you want to ask, who's this? Him. He is Master DeLuke, the boss of... the owner of this tavern. He's very famous. By the way, his dandelion wine is one of my favorites. Although most of the time I can only afford a bottle or two.
I just heard about some thieves from the guards. For the record, I like your guts for trying to steal the Holy Lyre de Hamel, even if you are fools. But we don't often get to see people like you.
It wasn't us that stole it. The real thief is still out there. This is the hotshot of the Knights of Favonius. Why would someone so aspiring steal Mondstadt's sacred treasure?
Hotshot? Oh, so it's you. So, you and the Bard are close friends? Well, despite only being a passing traveler, you still offered your help to Mondstadt in its time of need. A shame you joined the Knights. The Knights of Favonius. Inefficient right from beginning to end.
Seems you don't really like the Knights of Favonius.
Just differences in approach is all. Why did you steal the Holy Lyre?
You sure you want to know? It could implicate you in the affairs of the Knights of Favonius.
That's fine. I somehow always end up implicated in their affair.
If I tell you the story with a performance, will you believe me?
It depends. I'll make my own judgment.
Very well. Let me put on a show.
What did I just witness? This is confidential information. Why did you let me know?
Why? Perhaps the winds are changing. What say you, Master Diluc?
Interesting. Give me some time. I'll organize some contacts. Outlander, as one of the knights, it seems you're not a suspect, okay? Let's meet here tonight after the tavern closes.
Momento, ¿eres tú? ¿Giovanni-kun? Jean, ¿qué haces a una gran maestra intendente aquí?
Well, first of all, I contacted more than one person. Secondly, she came here as Jean herself, not as the acting Grandmaster.
Liar, but I never suspected it was you. So, the sound of the Holy Lyre can purify Storm Terror and return it to normal? Is that true?
That's right. Your honorary knight is putting themselves on the front line to try and resolve this Storm Terror issue.
Entonces yo puedo curar al dragón, ¿cierto?
Now
Si no me
that's
equivoco.
the hot shot of the Knights of Favonius I'm talking about.
What surprises me is that you would believe in Outlander so easily.
My cautious and meticulous superior. Even you trust him, don't you, sir?
I already told you not to call me sir.
¿Cómo es su superior? Este tipo es
We don't
fuertísimo,
often
entonces.
work together after all.
Es súper fuerte.
Wow. This is really awkward.
Pues sí.
I have a rough idea of where the Holy Lyre de Himmel is.
Nice recovery. She's really talented at changing the subject.
The conflict between Mondstadt and Snezhnaya stems from the conflict between the 7 nations and their respective gods. The cryo gods Fatui seem to be after the animo god's power. Right. If the Knights of Favonius publicly prevented an attempt on Duvalin's head, then the only other way to affect the animo god's power is to take the Holy Lyre.
The number of Fatui that have come to Mondstadt is far from limited. I've already managed to coerce a few reports out of them.
Diluc has determined that the Holy Lyre is not being held in the Goth Grand Hotel. I imagine they don't want to leave something stolen in a place where it could be so easily found.
Paimon gets it. If too much of a scene gets made, then it becomes a big diplomatic issue.
Such is the diplomacy between the 7 nations. Outlander, ready to go?
Sí. Ahora sí, ya estamos cerca de la misión. Está acá abajo. ¿Está acá abajo? ¿Hay una cueva? No la había visto. Recuperar la herida sagrada. Ah, sí, tenemos que recuperarla. Sí lo estoy ocupando. Dudo que me lo den, sí, porque este es poderoso. Y de que ser súper poderoso. Hola, espada gigante. Ok, si no me equivoco, este sirve para para estas cosas de fuego. Acá abajo no hay un cofre oculto o algo. No, nada, ok. No, pero... Ahora. Me aparecen hartos puntos. Voy a apretar esto. Y tengo una llave, ok. Es por acá, es por acá. Un rábano. Un trigo. ¿No hay llave? Ahí está la llave. Ya, a ver. ¿Necesitamos otra llave? No me jodas. Oh, no. A ver. No, pero quiero investigar qué hay acá al lado. Ahí está la...
Señor is not going to tolerate this kind of interference in our affairs. So I'll be the
Ya
one
te digo
to
si es
take
fuerte.
care of you. Save her the trouble of having to deal with you herself.
¿Dónde se metió? ¿Desapareció?
Surrender me. Don't be such a brute.
Ya, ahora sí le estoy quitando caleta. ¿Dónde se metió el real? ¿Dónde está el real? Puta, se me acabó. Ya va a morir. A su casa. Ya, ahora tenemos el objeto. Ok. No me dio nada. Ok. Lo tomé. Ahí está. Cinemática.
Finally, the liar is back in safe hands. Where did that guy go, though? He was here a second ago.
Ah, se nos escapó.
It's going to end you. The songs bards sing of your demise will be so terrifying. The people of Mondstadt will never sleep again for the nightmares they give them.
Big talk for a guy who still ran off in the end. Chick.
Desafío completado. Estado de email de la libra sagrada. De vuelta a la caverna, ok. No estaba grabando ya, pero lo que pasó es que abrí un cofre y me tocó a 3 personajes. Puta, ¿por qué no grabo? Puta, ¿por qué siempre pasan estas cosas? Ya, pero... ¡Oh! 3, miren lo que me tocó. A este... A ver, este no callo. ¡Oh, miren que esa cuestión, un lobo! A este... Me tocó a este, abrí un cofre, Noelle. O sea, abrí con 10 deseos, Noelle. Y esta tipa que no sé quién es. ¡Oh! Hostia, espero que sea fuerte. Bueno, que tengo una suerte increíble. Ya. Ahora sí, voy a intentar mejorarlo al máximo. Oh, que tengo suerte. Me sobraron 3 deseos. Igual puedo abrir aquí un poquito a ver si me sale algo épico. A este tipo me gané. A esa. A este tipo me gané. Ah, ok. Y al tipo. Interesante.
Welcome back. This is the Holy Lyre.
Pues
You
sí, la
managed to
conseguimos.
retrieve it. The pattern of flowing wind carved on the rosewood, and the strings still feel cool to the touch, too. The memories.
What do you think, Venti? Can you summon Dvalin?
Although this lyre is the real thing, I doubt that it's going to work. As you can see, the lyre has been through 1,000 years of history. Its animal power has run dry. In this condition, you couldn't play music fit for even Diluc's tavern with it.
Bards fight to get on the stage of my tavern. Don't make assumptions.
Is that really important right now, Master Diluc? And you! Did you just borrow the Holy Lyre to play music for drunkards to hear? What do you mean?
Anyway, we won't be able to call Dvalin with it. The lyre itself is fine, but the strings... You're up, Outlander. Relax, it's not broken. It's just that the intensity of its animo power has greatly diminished. Do you still have Dvalin's teardrop crystal with you?
Sí, supongo.
Great! Try to use it on the Holy Lyre.
¿Qué hago? La toco. Ahí está. Reparada. Completado.
It worked as expected.
This youthful glow.
Praising yourself? Really?
I was talking about the Holy Lyre.
Thanks to our traveler friend having purified the crystal, the Holy Lyre won't continue to lose power. That said, its power is far from replenished. It'd be great if we could get more tears.
Es que conseguir más lágrimas, yo puedo ayudarte, ¿cierto? ¿Cómo lo haces? ¿Cómo podemos hacer que David llore? Pegándole.
I can surmise that Dvalin will already be crying, suffering alone in some deserted place.
Dvalin.
Poor baby.
This is not something that an honorary knight can accomplish alone. I will mobilize the rest of the knights to assist. When you get the teardrop crystal, please let our honorary knight perform the purification process.
Hey, déjame
Heroes supporting each other and setting out on a journey together.
Junto una aventura
How
es fascinante. Ahora tenemos que ir hacia el templo de 2000 vientos. Se me olvidó lo que tenía que hacer. A ver, voy a revisar al tiro misiones. ¿Dónde están? Aquí están. Lágrimas derramadas. Ah, cierto, tenemos que ir a buscar las lágrimas del dragón, si no me equivoco. Tintas para arreglar más ese coso, para tocar música. Para llamar al dragón. Ve hacia el templo de 2000 vientos. La lira sagrada está en mal estado, pero puede recuperar algo de su poder usando lágrimas de Dvalin. Para restaurar parte de su poder tendrás que buscar más lágrimas. Sí, eso es lo que tenemos que hacer. Lágrimas ocultas. Ve a la ruina del bosque. Hay rastros de Dvalin distribuidos por todo Monza. Ante ellos, una de sus lágrimas se cayó en la ruina del bosque, ¿ok? Entonces tengo que ir a recuperar las lágrimas y vas al templo de 2000 vientos, ok. Esta es la que queda más cercana, si me equivoco. Entonces vamos hacia ahí. Vamos hacia allá. Y llegamos al templo de 2000 vientos. Y aquí llegué. ¿Qué es ese tipo? Voy a tener que pelear contra él, ¿en serio? Pues sí. Si me coloco acá arriba, no me da, ¿cierto? O sea, lo puedo matar. O me lanza algo, un rayito. ¡Sí! ¡Me lanza algo! ¡Me reventó! ¡Qué show! Como un robot, según que la electricidad le afecta harto. Yo creo. Muere. Alto, guía de combate. Los escudos pueden absorber el daño por los personajes de los personajes, pero se romperá después de absorber el poder de Noelle. No. Cuidado. A ver, su cuál será. ¿Qué? ¿Qué hice? Puta. No, me mata la
This realm is no home for a prince.
Bien, ya, listo, muerto. Vamos, bien. Y aquí va a estar la lágrima.
Paimon didn't think we'd find Dvalin's tears in a place like this.
As knights, we are taught to hone our investigative skills.
Te abrir el corte, entonces el relato. Vamos, tiene poca vida los demás. El boss. Muere. ¿Ya está muerto? No, ojo, te se va a poner ya. Ya queda el último, ¿dónde está? Alto. ¿Gané? Ah, no, ¿qué hay? ¡Yolo! ¡Por fin! Esta era una parte para... Oh, ok. Me parece. Este me da la lágrima. Bueno. ¿Dónde está la lágrima? Hasta acá. Ah, está allá arriba. ¿La lágrima? Bien, ahí está. Ahora me falta la última. Había bugueado la grabación. Llegué hasta donde está el templo, el último templo, para agarrar la última lágrima. que mal se movió la grabación, pero solo pasé la primera parte y estoy en esta parte ahora del templo y no sé, de verdad, llevo como unos 10 minutos intentando, tengo que llegar hasta ahí, pero no sé cómo llegar hasta ahí, de verdad. Intento subir por aquí, pero no puedo hacer nada. Y acá hay como unas barrotes, no sé si se pueden romper o algo. Que de verdad no sé si soy idiota, que no me doy cuenta por dónde subir. Pues de verdad, he estado harto tiempo intentando subir por aquí, pero no puedo. No puedo, de verdad no puedo. Chico, me acabo de dar cuenta, soy pendejo. Acá hay viento. De verdad no vi el viento, de verdad, acá hay viento. Y creo que aquí ya se... Es que de verdad soy tontísimo ya, pero por lo menos lo descubrí. De verdad estuve un buen rato buscando. Ya, veamos si ahora no puedo subir. Ya bien. ¿Qué pasa? ¿Qué pasa? ¡Hostia! Tipo de fuego. ¡Vamos! Bien, muerto. Ya, vamos a ir por la lágrima ya. Está aquí. Bien, completamos todo. Utiliza el recubrimiento Piro para protegerse. Quizás pueda romper defensa con otro ataque elemental en reacción con Piro. Ok, con hielo. Y conseguimos, chicos, la última lágrima. No fue nada fácil, pues no. Costó mucho más encima. Se me voy con la grabación.
It's too early to relax. We're still not done with Storm Terror. Besides, the Fatui could also be planning something.
Hey, Diluc, I heard that the Fatui have recently proclaimed you persona non grata.
What an honor.
Woohoo! Dvalin Protection Squad, assemble!
Let's put our crystals together. Oh. The color of these crystals looks muddy. Dvalin, you're going through so much pain. Let's start purifying these crystals first. Please, Traveler.
It is hard to believe such a thing is possible until you've seen it with your own eyes.
Interesting. It's like filtering wine. The process is refreshing.
I think we should have enough tears now. So next we... use the crystals on the Holy Lyre like last time.
It worked!
It seems completely different from before.
The Lyre's animo power seems fully restored. We should be able to use it now. It's all thanks to you.
Now, where should we summon Storm Terror? It must be away from the city, else there will be casualties should we fail. Perhaps here at the winery?
If the winery was destroyed, it's not something I couldn't eventually fix. But I'd still rather not go through the hassle.
The wind that blows at sea or in high places should be able to carry a bard's words far away. It's never going to work if the air is too dry or suffocating.
Paimon understands sea or high places, right? Then the best location to play the lyre would be...
If you go east from Starfell Lake, there are mountains south of the beach.
Oh, you mean that beach we were on when you told Paimon about your sister?
If you head to where the cliff juts out, that place is known as Star Snatch Cliff. What do you think, Bard? Meets the requirements, no?
Let me think. Star Snatch Cliff. All right, let's do it there.
Very well. Then let's meet at Star Snatch Cliff when we're ready. Please don't be late.
Okay.
Yes, ma'am.
Sorry. I didn't mean to...
Oh, ya. Bueno, chicos, entonces la siguiente misión es invocar al dragón. Bueno, vamos a dejar el capítulo capítulo 5 por acá, si no me equivoco. Y bueno, espero que les haya gustado. Nos vemos en la próxima. Y chao, chao.